Hello guys. Okay, so today's class will be on creating new projects. If you watched yesterday's video, thank you very much, and this is the continuation of the video from yesterday. Today we are going to dive right into the CapCut project file. So we're going to just briefly talk about what those tools can do. So I won't be spending so much time because we're still going to be talking in depth about each of these projects and what they can literally do. So first thing, we have to know how to create a project first. So this is how to create a project. Once you open your project, your CapCut, you're going to see plus new project. This is literally what you need to press. Once you press it, it takes you straight to your gallery. Once you see your gallery, of course, you see the video you want to work on. So in our own case, we will select this story that I worked on, and I use AI to generate. Shouldn't be this far. Trying to locate the video. Now, where now? Oh, I just saw this video not quite long because it's long, and it's okay for my it will work for Jesus. Sure. I'm sorry, please hold on. If I don't see it, I'll just go with any video. If I do not see it now, any video will do. Any video will do. Okay, so let's just go with any of this video here. I don't want to use this video. I want to use a particular video. Okay, I can't find it, but it's in my project file. Let's assume, let me just show you how to create a project, basically. So if you click on any of the video, basically this video is in a project. I already have a project, but there's something I need to let you know. If you click on new project, there are two ways to put your video inside the project. If you have a lot of footages that you need to put in your project file, there is this you selecting all this video and put it at once, and there's still this option of you previewing. By pressing the middle of the video will bring up the video for you to preview before you add it inside your project file. So, but what you can also do, or what I will always advise, is before you put your video, instead of plugging all your project file inside one timeline, which will later give you a problem in edit, the best thing is to work one after the other of the project. So once you click on this, you see that this is what you like, then you had it. But I already had it, so there's no need to create more of these things. So I have, say, this video here. I have this video. This is the video I was looking for, literally, but I don't know, for some reason I can't find it in my timeline. So we'll be making use of this video. So we've created a timeline already for this video. So this timeline for this video is going to be our guide for today's class. So this is what you have once you create your project. You have the video, you have your timeline. This is your timeline here. And then you have your editing tools. So we're going to be talking about all these editing tools. But there are two different ways that you can use your editing tools. And these ways are in your video or as a layer. So if you're working in your video with your tools, the editing tool is different. Somehow different. And if you're working as a layers, the editing tool is also somehow different. Let me explain this too. When you're working in your video, that means your video is selected. How do you select your video? By tapping. So this is not where you are tapping. You're tapping on this very side here. Once you tap on this video, that means you're working inside of the video, not as layer. But what do I mean by layer? That means you want to add another video on top of your video. Basically, that's what that means. That means you want to add another video on top of video. Means you have a video down, you want to put another video on top of it. While the down one is still playing, you want the one on top to play. That is layering. And of course, we use effect this way also. I want my effect to be on this. So that way you can control your effect and how long it should be. So for layering, so for example, on layering, if I say I want to add a video effect, if I had any of this effect, it's going to add a different layer. We all can see that this is a different layer. I can move this effect to another side because it's on different layer, but then I can add it inside of this video, and that way I can move it the way I just did now. So let's go back to our inside video. That's what we are going to do in this video. I'm not going to talk about layering yet. Layering edit will come later. So if you click on your video, we have the split button. Of course, the split button is to cut your video into two. While we have audio, sorry. After you split your video into two, you can decide to delete this side, or usually on the laptop edit, this split has different type of split. You can split cut, you can split, and there are different type. But then maybe when anybody has any question for that, you can comment it. You can put your comment in the comment section if you want edit on CapCut for PC. So with next option, okay, so quickly let me let you know that there's a two option here that says redo and undo. Redo means whatever you have undo, you should redo it, and whatever you have undo, these two buttons, that's what it is. If you make any mistake, you can go back. That's what it means. If you click back our video, we have speed next. Speed has three different options. Then we have the normal speed. The normal speed, of course, is the normal. Say you want to just speed your video down, or you want to slow mo your video. We have ×1, which is the normal video rate, normal video speed. That is the ×1. Then 0.1 is the lowest speed in this app. So we have ×2, which is ×2 your normal speed. If we put this on ×2, if you put it on ×5, it's going to triple. So you understand? I believe you can hear that. And another option is to slow it more. You notice that the slow mo is not as the speed. So for slow mo, if you take it to -0.1, it will probably not even move, or move per second, frame by frame, frame by frame. That's what. So I don't know when you will be able to use it, but of course feel free to go through it. 0.1 mode is very, okay for everyone to use. So we'll go back to, okay, so under still the speed, we have curve. So CapCut make it easy. They create different templates for speed. Different templates. We have the montage, we have the hero, we have the bullet.
Use their talents by cooking for the king, allowing the prince to choose his bride based on who could prepare the finest meal.
Different templates for this, and you can edit it also. You can
customize their talents by cooking for the king.
By clicking on this customize twice, you see this button. If you fast forward it, if you move it up, you make it down.
Use their talents by cooking for the king.
Changing the sound to fast forward, then it will come down. That's what customs is. But then for easy access, they have made the whole thing easier. Instead of using customizing, they create it that you can use any of this, and you can still customize their own presets for yourself, for your video. Try this video, try these stuffs in your video. Let me know what you feel and what your questions are on this curve. So we move to the next one, which is the velocity. Velocity is also a video effect. So it just literally, I'm sure you would have seen a video that has you can see the way all of these are doing right now. They are pro version. So we can probably try them and render them. You can try them, they will apply to your video, but you can't render them because they are pro versions. But at least this Flash is free. This Flash is free, but they work with sound. This very one work with sound. They work with beat. If you don't have a beat in your video, it probably will not render. It probably will not read, because they use AI to actually generate all of these things. They have to read something. They have to read a particular frequency in your video before it can apply it into your video. So, um, um, we move on with this next. We move on with the next. I just want to confirm if my audio is recording. Okay. So we move on by. Let me also record here so I don't lose the two hands. Did he just stop recording? Is this thing supposed to just stop? Okay, so because I already record this video almost 30 minutes long and well detailed, and I have to redo it because the audio was not recorded and I don't want to do a voiceover. That's why I have to redo this video. This is the second time I'm doing it for your sake. So that's for the velocity. If you have any question under that, please make sure you ask me. Make sure you ask me, and then we move straight to. Let me confirm this is still working. All right, so we have we have after sound, select your video back. After speed, we have animation. Animation basically is how you introduce your video and how you exit your video, more like what you want to use to start your video. If you don't want your video to just start boom, of course we have not seen any music or film that start just like that. They probably fade in. There's probably is like a transition that starts your video. Basically, that's what the animation. So we have three options of it. What's that thing that's floating around my phone? Okay, so we have three options of it. We have the in, we have the out, and we have the combo. The in is only going to be for the intro of the video. Say this video now start like this, and I want it to start like this. Jump in this rough vertical. This is how it's going to start. You all can see how the montage is on top of it.
Their talents by
jump in that.
Their talents by cooking for the king.
I don't know. Let me cut this place and delete, then add another animation. And that's this. You see the way it comes in is just going to be on this particular side of the video. It's not going to be in out. Then if I choose out, I want another animation to have, I want this flip to end it. It's just going to end that way. But then the combo is just for the in and out of it. So there's a in and out for all of this preset. If I say bounce, it will bounce in, and at
Prince
the end of
to
the
choose
video,
his bride based on who could
Basically,
prepare the finest meal. Neka.
So we move straight to the next, which is effect. Effect can be done inside of the video and also can be done outside of the video as a layer. So for me, I would not advise that you do your effect inside of the video, but let me show you how it works. If you click on your video effect, because you can only use video effect in this, but I think you can also use body effect if your video has, you know, a full body in it. But video effect is the most likely to work in your video effect. So if you choose video effect and then add any effect,
allowing the prince to choose,
this shake will go throughout of your video. Your video will keep on
She confided in her mother.
Like
Eager to see her daughter become royalty. So they have
what you want. You just want your video to shake at a particular time. Instead of it, this is how you can prevent it. Also, although this is how you can prevent it, rather. Pardon me, I'm trying to, meet up with time here. If you cut this video into two, and then you had your effect, it's not going to go all the way all the way. So that means it's just going to be just this part. If you add your effect, your video effect, say this will
allowing the
shake.
prince
So it's
to
going to shake only at this side and then be normal back. But I will still not advise it because you cannot use this effect again in other this thing. You just have to probably add it again into another part. But there's a way we can do that by adding a layer. Instead of selecting your video, you can add video effect as a layer. If you add
is
this
bright
video
based
effect,
on
it will
who
create
could
it
prepare the finest
as
meal.
a layer in your video. So now this, you can move it all anywhere in your video, anywhere, just that side wheel. And you can increase it if you want. If you want it to still go all the way, you can increase it. That's that. Go back to the next one, which is caption. Caption, of course, I'm sure you've heard about it. You can do normal video caption, but I think this is free. If you click on this, it will auto caption your video. I don't want, because you can use it for free in a day. Every morning you can use it once a day. That's for free. If you have a pro version, you can use it unlimitedly. So we move straight to, okay, there are different type of caption anyways, but I think it's not here. Is in the other. So we have effects, we have delete. Of course, enhance voice is so that your voice is okay. If you have noise, to take out some noise, but it's not there's a noise reduction specific for your video. That's for enhance. We have isolate voice. Isolate voice is so you want to mute your voice completely, or you want the noise are beside you to take off. Is using AI basically. That's for the isolation. Then we have retouch. You can retouch your video in your video. You can retouch your video in your CapCut. Say you have a model, say you have yourself, and you didn't make up your face, and then you don't like how your face looks. You can retouch your face and your skin color in this. Once you click on face, it will locate your face. So that means before you can use these tools, your face must be very vivid in your video before it can use it. If you are not facing the camera, it will not locate your face. And if it didn't locate your face, you can't use any of these tools. So watch what these tools can do. If you plumb your face, look at what happened to the face. Oh, okay. Plumbing. Let's assume we want to plumb our face. Look at what happened to this face. Smooth already. Beautiful. The face looks like, nothing is on it. And this stuff, it can move it around. This is for smooth. Smooth goes all the way. See how smooth the face looks. You can change her skin color. You can make her, white. Just increase the intensity, and then the color of her face changes. We can change this to say any color that we want. If we want to make her a little bit darker, we can increase the intensity of the darkness, increase the intensity, then she looks dark and popping. We can do all of these things. Please try and do all of this. We can brighten our face also. Say we want our face, and it's not going to apply to just our face. It's going to apply to our face and our skin. You can see what happened to our skin and our face. It's not going to give a Fanta head body coke. It's going to do it properly, which is okay. And next thing will be camera tracking. Camera tracking is a way of adding AI movement to your camera. Say you shoot a video on a tripod and then you want it to have this handheld feel. In film, we have different type of camera movement. We have handheld, we have gimbal movement, we have some slow-mo movement. All of these things, you can use your CapCut to add it into your video. Is to give your video this vibrant and then realistic movement. So if you had AI movement, you can add all of this. Try it. Try the Pro and let me know what you feel. We can add camera tracking also. This camera tracking, I'm going to do a proper video on it. So remind me in our video. So we move to the next video, which is volume. I don't need to talk about volume. To reduce and do your volume. Transform. Transform basically means you can crop. Say maybe I don't want this lady in my video. I want just these two people in my video. So This works for, say you have a dialogue video and you shot just one camera, and you have two people. Say you shot a podcast. Basically, if you shoot a podcast in your video and then you want the video to have one person here, and it's one video, you can use this transform. What you just do is duplicate your video, cut and transform this one person out first into your video, of course. But because if I want to transform this, I need to make it look this way. Then put her in the middle, put her, say, in the middle. Then if I cut it this way, I can enlarge it to fit my screen. I can cut this. You see that it's all close up now. I can cut this and say, oh yeah, this part, I want it to show that man in the middle. This part, I want it to show the man in the middle. I can go back to transform and say resize. Then bring my video bring the video to this, reduce this to this side, take the man to the video, so we can just see just this man and say, yeah, this is what I want. So it's going to, from here, to come to this side, to this side. You understand what I'm saying? If you have any question, ask me, but I'm going to return this back to normal. Is this normal? Yeah, this is back to normal. So that is that on transform. There are other things that we could also do under the transform too, such as you can mirror your image. Means that if you are facing one side, if you use mirror and you are facing the wrong side, if you are recording with your front camera, you'll notice that if you show any number, it's going to show other way around. You can mirror it to show properly. You can rotate your camera 360, and that's that on transform. We have auto frame. This too is sweet. So I have this video and I want to post it on my Telegram, and I cannot post this rate on my Telegram. So I want the video to centerize on the object of people that will be talking. This reframe will reframe your
Prepare
video.
the finest meal.
Everybody that has face
Neka, a maiden with her heart set on the prince, desperately longed to be chosen.
This way, if I say
She confided in her mother, who eager to see her daughter become royalty. So they help her look
I can do this without reframing. I can do this with transforming. You understand? I can do this with transforming. But if I do this with transforming will not be locating people's face.
Neka
And her mother.
Transforming will just be on one side. So it depends on the video camera now that will be moving all around. So that means we will not see people's face. You have to just start animating it by yourself. But this auto frame will do the work
Disgraced
for you.
by their
That's
action.
why camera CapCut is a very beautiful tool that you should try. So we should also have the project file. So this video that I'm showing you, I created everything. I created all this video by myself using an AI generative tool. I'll be talking about it later on, and of course I'll be teaching you how to animate all of these things later on. If I don't, please remind me. And we have adjustments. Adjustment is basically for you to add color to your video. We have different type, which we'll talk about in the later on this video, just for you to brighten your image. I'll teach you how to color grade also later. So we move to, what do we move to now? We move to video quality. Is in your distance. Video quality is just so that you can have higher quality, make your poor video looks professional. It will use AI to generate the same video, to generate high quality of it. If you don't have maybe that place that I zoom in my image earlier, it has loose quality, I can change it to high quality. I can increase the quality by clicking HD. That's that. We have filter. Filter basically is just to change your film look. If you do not want to do color grading by yourself, you can just add all this filter to make your video look beautiful. You can add it as a layer. I prefer to use it as a layer so I can easily move it around throughout the video, or take it away from where I do not want it. I will explain that also in later videos. And we have filter. We have basic. Basic is basically. Basic is basic basically. Because you can literally just do basic with your hand by touching the video. By touching this very side of the video, you can basically do what basic will do. So why basic your basic when you can literally basic it with your finger? Okay, I think I need to stop saying basic. So this is what you do with basic. X-axis means you can go from right to left. See how slow it is, and I can move it with my finger, which is faster. So X this basic, and let's move to remove background. Basically, if you want to remove background, just use AI to generate all the subject. It's locate your major proof and whatever that you want to do, and just take out the image. If I say remove background, there are 3 options. I can do it auto remover. Auto remover will read the whole screen and say, yeah, this is what the person wants to. And if it does what you don't want, you can do it manually, which is called the custom. I will now say, okay, AI, you're on too much. This is what I want you to do. Take out this woman alone and this lady alone. You just circle around them. But it's very important also now to circle the right place. Once you circle this, you have to do it firmly. If not, it's going to do rubbish for you. Like this now, it's going to be rubbish. It's going to, you see, it has auto do it by itself, thinking that, okay, this is what this guy wants. This is what this guy wants. But this is not what I want. He has circled the wrong people. I can do what? Erase also by clicking on eraser to let me take it back so I can use the erase properly. And this side now, I will now say erase all this side. Immediately you touch it to bring this screen, it will make the screen bigger by the side so you can properly see what you are erasing, to take that part out. So if I click on boom, to do it. There are other tools we'll talk about in later video. Reset my video, go back to normal. Then we have a chroma key, very important that we know what chroma key works for. Let's add a what's it called now? Let's add an overlay. Let's add a video on top that I can use the chroma key for, so you can understand better. Let's add an overlay video. I'm sure I should have a chroma key video. Yeah. So when do you use a chroma key? When you use a chroma key is when you have a green screen video. What is green screen video? This is a green screen
video. What are you saying?
A video that has
what are you saying?
Background.
What is he saying?
If I had this into my video, and that means that I can literally just take everything in this video out and just have this man alone in my video. That is when your chroma key come to place. So if I click on this very video now, I go to my remove background, then go to chroma key. You will say I should select the color that I want to, remove. I will take this straight to the green. Once I take it to the screen, you notice that the green has disappeared. That's what chroma key does. The green has disappeared, but on this video, you can still see some tiny green. They give you the option to edit. There's a option to remove background. Hold on. Remove background chroma. See, once the image has disappeared, there is still a way to refine it. If you can intensify the whole thing, see, it's taking out the green. Shadow, remove shadow, feather, you can even feather it, but those ones are pro. Clean up the edge, then you will not see any sign of green again here, and your video is fine. It's good to go. So
their actions,
what are you saying?
the king
what
had
are
no
you saying?
choice but to
what
banish
is
them
saying?
from the towns.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Their last.
So that is that for chroma key. We move straight to relighting. Relighting is just a video effect, and it's also very good for content creator. If you shoot your video in the house and you think it's not sweet, it's not It's boring. There's no enough light. You need all those color light that people usually put in their videos these days. And you want it, you can add it straight away from your CapCut. It will literally cut you away from the video and put those lights behind you. That's how good it can be. We move to replace. Replace is basically you replacing your shot. Once you click on a particular video and you want to replace it, you click on replace, and that's moved away. And then we have effect. I don't think effect is effect. We spoke about effect already. No, not effect. I'm not sure we have effect. That's taking us back. We have overlay. So this overlay is not the same thing as add overlay. This overlay is not the same thing as add overlay. This overlay literally means that the video that I have here, I want to take it down. If you have a video on the first floor and you want to take it down to, if you have a video at the third floor and you want to take it down to second floor, you click on this overlay. It will take it down. This can come down because I have a video already on top. Do you see? Let me take it back. Let me take it back. If I click on this video now and I click on overlay, it takes my video down so that one video can be on top. Do you understand? That's the work of overlay. And add overlay is different from this. Add overlay will literally add a new video on top. I think you get me. I feel you get me. And if you don't get me, in the comment section, please ask question, bombard me with question inside the comment section, please. Okay, please don't bombard me actually. We move to the next which is mask. Mask is a very important tool if you want to learn how to do a lot of effect. You want to learn how to clone yourself into 3 video. You want to learn how to, make some things look like they are not there, but they are there. This is your tool. This masking is your tool. You understand? But we'll talk about it in another video. Let me just show you what masking can do. If you choose this horizontal, which is very, very popular, you can, make your video look this way. You can bring it this way. You can cut these people away. A lot of things can be done. And you can animate it. You can make it come from here to this side by itself. You can animate it. But we'll talk about it when we're ready. So there are several options like that. The love shape, the circle, the rectangle, and so on and so forth. So we have that, and we take this away, we take this away. No. So we're back to normal. That's what a masking tool can do. Duplicate is definitely a easy something. When you want to duplicate one video and you want to duplicate one video again, like you want to use this video and you want to duplicate it, that's when you use duplicating tool. Replacement is replacing your video. Extract audio, very important. When you have a video that you already have the voice in it and you don't want to touch the voice, you want to only work on the video, you have to extract your audio from that video. That means you have separated your audio from your video. So you now have 2 different entities, your video without no audio and your audio without no video. Then you can now independently work on your video separately. That's what this means. So we'll get back, and that's for extracting audio. And after extracting the audio, I think the other tools are motion blur. Motion blur, please remind me. It's a very, very, very important tool that we'll talk about also. It literally just add blurry effect into your video, and that blurry effect is very important to make your video more realistic. Okay, we'll go to stability. Stabilize is a camera kind of movement. If you shoot your video and the person that is holding it has not probably hitting, or is hungry, or the person is a novice, basically you have a shaky video when you put it on your phone, and then you are seeing unnecessary movement that is not supposed to be there. The camera is just facing everywhere. You can stabilize it and make it face you by clicking on stabilize. We have opacity, basically just to reduce and increase how your video shows. Let me show you that. If you click on this, you probably will not see it, or you use it, you just see it faintly. But of course, your every opacity should be on 100. That's when it's visible. But there are other stuff that we'll use it for. We have reverse. Reverse is basically make the beginning of your video be the end, and then the end of your video be the beginning. Does that make sense? Please figure that out. We go straight to freeze. When you say freeze, just to make your video not move, but I think your audio will still continue to play. No. I think it will to mute your audio too and freeze it also. So that's why whenever you want to freeze, you take out your audio down then before you can do anything on your video. We have reduce noise. If you record a video in a noisy area and then you want to reduce it, just click on that. Beat is also a sort of effect. It's a sort of effect that works with sound. Basically, if you don't have sound in your video, it will not work. We'll talk about that later. Unlink. I don't know what we are linking and unlinking. I don't even know this effect exists until today. Unlink is basically when you have an effect already you've grouped. I don't know you can group, but if you do not, this unlink will link your video from audio, from effect. If you have if you already put a effect in your video, you can unlink it and bring the effect down. I believe that's what it means. But let's try it now. Say I put a video effect. Say I put this video effect. This flash effect that will start flashing all the video, and I'll go, oh okay, I want to bring out this flashing effect. Can I unlink it? Don't ask me again. Unlink. You know, unlink anything. All right, we'll figure that out, please, later. So that is that on in edit work. What's it called again? Tools. In edit tools. So there's still out edit tools that we will talk about in the next video. So thank you very much. If you have stayed all this far to watch this video, say I'll give you this word. That means that if I say this word, everyone that actually listening this far should say the word well done. Just type well done. Then you can also type your your questions ahead. But if you watch this video this far, use the word well done. Do you understand? Just say the word well done. Please, very important. You cannot watch all this video and not subscribe now. You can share it. I'm making this class even free for everyone. Share it to somebody. Share it to somebody. There will still be more of this. We are going to do projects that you guys will be wild about. We're going to do all these effects, add a lot of things that you're going to love. And of course, you're going to also do. So it's going to add to you. So for a payment plan for me, which I'm not asking for any money for, you can just, share it, subscribe, share, let people subscribe to my YouTube. That's how I'll be happy and know that, oh boy, people are really watching my video. That will encourage me to do more. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.